floating head. The floating. You guys ever see the commercial? The guy from the, I got his trick now. You know the guy from the American Idol? He goes up. I got him now. It's about to go down. It's about to go down because you are in the house. We're going to have an awesome next 30 minutes here. We're going to be talking about how do you stand out online? It's crazy out there, right? How do you stand out on this overwhelming crowd? It's hard, right? There's a lot of people out there. What are we gonna do, baby? I was supposed to have a very special guest here next week. We're gonna have a great time here today, guys. We're gonna have a really great time. So what's up, beautiful people? Let me know one thing that you guys are grateful for. Let me know what you guys are watching us from. What I decided to do, every Wednesday at 5 p.m., I'm going to be coming over here, and I'm going to basically, I am not fat, I am fun size. Every Wednesday with Carlos at 5 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to come over here. Super funny photo when I was skinny there, getting ready for the Oscars, red carpet to speak, and the dogs. But every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to come over here throughout the entire social media, and we're just going to run 30 minutes with Carlos every Wednesday, where we're going to share what is working, what is not working, hacks to get your clients' attention, grow your business. Be able to stand out online, because as you guys know, it is crazy out there. Think about it, right? I want to really you guys to think about how do you stand out on this completely, totally overwhelming crowd. I want you guys to really think about this for a minute. Did you guys know that there are 60 billion messages that goes out? 60 billion. Think about it. How do you stand out? You have 60 billion messages that goes out every single day throughout social platforms. Now with the floating. But you see what I'm saying? Think about it. How do you stand out in such an overwhelming crowd? It's so many messages that goes on. There is so many people right now trying to capture, trying to get your clients' attention. Did you guys know that there is about 5,000 to 10,000 advertisings that people see on a day-to-day basis? Think about this. Subconsciously, 5 to 10,000. I'm not saying that you're over there watching like 5 to 10,000 ads. No, think about it. Billboards, social media, behind buses. Think about it. Everywhere you look, they are selling something. When you drive through your town, they're advertising something, whether it's food, marketing, insurance, advertising, coaching, books, newspaper, magazines, something, right? So 5 to 10,000 ads the person sees on a daily basis, and that's subconsciously, in addition to 60 billion messages that goes out. Just let that sink in for a minute. Think about that for a minute, right? And now think about your brand, think about your business, and think about, are you getting your message out? Think about for a minute. Are you getting people to keep coming back and consume content from you? Are you being the person that adds the most value in your niche so that they're going to keep coming back? So they're going to keep wanting more. You're going to add so much value that they're going to be like, damn, I need to come back and learn again some hacks. Think about it. What do I have to teach here today? For example, let's say if I'm going to be doing this every Wednesday, 30 minutes with Carlos, where I am sharing what is working on social, how to grow your business, how to stand out. Social growth hacks that's going to capture your ideal client's attention, that's going to want to people that wanted to keep coming back. I have to add value, and I have to present it and teach you and give you so many strategies that you're going to be like, holy shit, this was good. You see what I'm saying? Because here's the reality. Building an audience is extremely easy. It's not hard to build an audience. It's very easy to build an audience. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. But you want to know what is really hard? I'll tell you. Maintaining it. Your audience, that's another conversation. Think about it. It's another conversation to maintaining your audience. Yeah, you can build it. You can build an audience, but now maintaining them, having them to keep coming back over and over and over. Who been there? Think about it. How many people do you think that has produced something, an event, a book, a seminar, a webinar, and they done it one time, they built the audience, but they were not able to keep the audience. They were not able to keep them wanting more, keeping coming back. You guys see what I'm saying? Because here's what's happening. Think about it. That's why so many people, they don't feel heard. And now they just become part of the sea of sameness. That's what I talk about all the time. You don't want to become part of the sea of sameness, trying to do what everybody else is doing. You want to be able to stand out. Like I've been talking to a lot of different producers, and they're like, Carlos, I like how you do with your bubble head flying around. Am I going to become a thing? So you're introducing and you're testing new things to the marketplace. Because typically when people are scrolling down social media, if they're scrolling down on Facebook, imagine if they see me, you know, a floating head, maybe with a sombrero, or I have this, or I have a pat on me, they're going to be like, what the heck, a floating head going up and down? Looks creepy, right? It looks weird. It looks different. But think about it. What is that going to make the people stop? What are you doing right now to capture your ideal client's attention? And here's something that a lot of people out there, they don't do, which is to test it. You must test it and learn it. And you use that learning as the feel. You know, I'm talking about like you test it 1,000 times if you have to. That's what it comes down to. Testing different content, different videos, different headlines, different emails, subjects. Everything comes down to testing. Do you guys know that companies like Facebook, Google, YouTube, all these major companies, do you know how much testing it goes down? Do you know that Facebook, they test thousands and thousands of times on one particular piece of content? Anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 times on a piece of content, they test it. Imagine before you put a content out, imagine the planning that goes underneath. And now imagine you testing that thing, splitting testing 10,000 times. That's what companies like Facebook, like YouTube, like big companies out there, as they're going to launch something, is a tremendous amount of planning, content planning, testing, is split testing. Think about it. You're going to put a video out. You want to test that video. You want to test the headline. You want to test that like at least 50 times. So now you know, okay, which one is working, which one is converting, which one is capturing your ideal client's attention. Which ones are they talking about? You see what I'm saying? It takes, but a lot of people, they don't want to go through the nitty and gritty that it comes to test it so that you can grow your audience, so that you can literally think about it. Before you put a content out, you need to plan in advance for like 30 days ahead of time. And now you plan your content. Okay, what am I going to put out for the next 30 days? And now you're creating a content that's captivating, that's going to keep them wanting to come back. And you become known as that person for your particular niche. Because now they're going to want to keep coming back. They're going to keep like, wow, this was great content. I want to keep coming back. Now you're going to want to keep coming back, and you want to share, and you want to share the love with other people. And here's something I want to share with you guys, a really cool strategy that I use a lot. I call the magazine standing strategy. So think about a magazine standing. Think about that for a minute. So whenever you walk by a magazine stand, that's a lot of different magazines. It's a lot of content, right? It's a lot of things that capture your attention. So now imagine Rolling Stones. You guys, I have a lot of friends who are musicians and rock stars, but I'm talking about now the Rolling Stones, the magazine. Imagine you get a call from Rolling Stones, from the editor of Rolling Stones magazine, and they're going to say, hey, check this out. I'm going to put you on the cover of my magazine. But here's a catch. You must come out with a sentence. One sentence. You have to come up with a sentence that you're going to put on that cover of the magazine that's going to make that magazine stand out among all the other magazines that people will see when they pass by the magazine stand. So now think about it. But here's the catch. The way how before you even start thinking about your one sentence for that magazine cover, for your brand to put it out there, here's what I need you, the way how I need you to start thinking about your brand and when you come up with sales and marketing strategies. I need you to start thinking like this. You are there and you're watching them walking through the magazine stand. And you want to make sure that as you're developing that sentence, you want somebody, they're going to be walking by the magazine stand where you're going to make them look at it. You're going to make them read it, pick up the magazine, open, and then grab their wallet, open up the wallet, and handle the cash. That's what you're going against online right now. It's that difficult. When you walk in that magazine stand, there's so many to choose. Imagine that times 60 billion messages that goes on online digitally on a daily basis. Imagine it going against those 5 to 10,000 commercials that subconsciously are going through people's mind. So now you see my point about 60 billion messages that goes out. How do you stand out? So that's why it's super important that you do this magazine stand exercise as you start thinking, okay, what is it going to make somebody on this extremely overwhelming crowd? That's what I normally do. Instead of people, I don't like agencies. I like working with people one-on-one because now we can craft it. We can take a look at the person's brand. Okay, great. Let's create a piece of content for 30 days. Now, great. What is it going to make them stop? Let's say, for example, right now we've been designing lots of challenges. We designed, 6 and 7. We just did an 8-figure lunch. We broke the world record. But you think about it, it's a lot of a strategy that goes under way before the lunch starts. It's a preparation that goes on. It's so many, pieces in the puzzle. But I'm sharing with you guys over here some strategies to help you guys out, not only stand out, but also start capturing and attracting more clients to look at your brand and your messages. And now your job to create that content and deliver massive value to them. And the way how you do it is by starting with practicing. Okay, what is it going to be your one sentence that's going to make them stop? Let's think about like a book. Let's say, for example, here's a good book. The 4-Hour Work Week, for example. Look at that. Look at how catchy it is, that name. 4-Hour Work Week, right? The floating head. Very very catchy, right? Why? Because, oh my, think about it. When people watch that, I wish I could work 4 hours and then escape the 9 to 5 and live anywhere I want, enjoy the new rich. But you see, very, very catchy name. Why? Aspirations. People, they don't want to work as much. Nobody have time. So guess what? The thing is that a lot of the things that are in the book, these things have been taught by society for decades. You know what I mean? It's not even the book is all that great, but look at how catchy it is, the title. And that's what it made so many people picked up that book, which it led to so many clients for the author. Think about it. Very catchy. Look at it. Look at this. The 4-Hour Work Week. Look at that. And look at the subtitle. Escape the 9 to 5, live anywhere, and join the new rich. Extremely catchy. You guys see my point? So the way how you are putting your sentences and you're creating your book, your magazine cover, your content that's going to go out there, it has to be that powerful. It has to be aspiration. It has to stop them. It has to get them to think about it so that now they can come into your brand. And now you keep putting content out that you're going to get so much value that you're going to leave them wanting to learn more from you. You guys following me? This is super, super important that you guys take the time to do the magazine stand exercise. And do me a favor. If you guys do the exercise, message me on social media and let me know what is your one sentence for your magazine. Whether you are watching me on Facebook, if you're watching me on YouTube or LinkedIn, if you guys are watching me through on airtime right now, Roku or Amazon or Fire TV and or Apple TV, send me a message. Go on Instagram at Carlos Inspire and send me a message. Send me a DM. Let me know what is your one sentence for your magazine cover. I love hearing from others what is their one sentence for their magazine cover. And tell me about your niche. Because it's such a powerful exercise. Because I want to challenge you guys. You guys, they have to stop. They have to look at it. They have to grab the magazine. They got to open and they got to handle the check to purchase. That's exactly what you're going against when you are putting content out there. And let's think about this, right? Let's say, for example, let's think about something that is trending right now. What is it trending right now? Politics, right? So if you put something out, Trump or Biden, what do you think is gonna happen, right? You're gonna get hella people to stop because now you are talking about something that is trending in your marketplace. Think about it, guys. See, when it comes to trending, you can do searches. You can see the Google Trends, Facebook trend. It gives you so much data on topics that are trending that you can apply this in your brand and you can you can do a real damage with those topics. Because here's the thing, the number one out of the whole, what it trends out there the most, anything that's inspirational, that is motivational, that is aspirational, that's the number one thing that trends the most. Second is, politics right now. And then third, entertainment, something that's funny. And then fourth, pets, animals. So think about it. See, if you know those are the things that are trending a lot, how can you incorporate your message when you're going to talk about something, or you do something that's silly, that's funny, and that talks about one of the trends? Trump versus Biden. You're not making an instance. You are saying, okay, who you going to go for? Let the people comment and engage with your content. You know what I mean? You don't have to get into politics, but now you're using something, and you know what's going to happen when you put that out there. What else is going to happen? You're going to have a lot of people. They're going to be like, they're not going to like it. But you see my point. You got to use something that's trending right now that's going to get them to stop and that's going to get them to relate. Let's say, for example, you are a relationship coach. Why is she so happy? Why she's extremely happy? It's because why? As men, we have a problem, self-included here, for a long time. Now that I'm married for 14 years, I don't have that anymore. To listen, right? We want to fix things fast. That's how men think, right? We want to just get over with, boom, 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 get it done. So then we get ourselves into shit because we don't listen. And that happens sometimes unconsciously to so many people, and that eventually leads to problems. People not so happy with their marriages. And then you already know what's going to happen, right? That's why she's so happy, because he's over there listening and he's not saying nothing back. But if you are a relationship coach, and then if you're going to use, for example, what is a photo? It's much easier whenever you use a photo, because you can use a photo and you can test the different, taglines. With the video, you're going to get a little bit more creative. Another thing that's important also with videos, if you're going to be putting videos out, very important that you use subtitle, because you don't know the quality of your audio on that person's home. So if the quality of the audio sucks, at least you have your subtitles going underneath, talking about everything that you are telling them. Because now you're not only that, you're also speaking with different people. They take information differently. Some people, they love watching my show. Some people love to listen to my podcast. I just released the episode of my podcast. If you guys go to carlosinspire.com/resources, you can listen to the latest episode of the podcast that I did with the Karate Kid villain. Yeah, that Blondie, the jerk, that bullies Daniel's son, this guy here. Yeah, that was him. So I interviewed him on my podcast. I just released the episode today. It was a great podcast. We talk about bullying, we're talking about mindset, which happens to be a big topic right now. Because why? Because of everybody's cooped up at home. It's so much stuff going on. It's a lot of bullying that happens inside their own home. It's a lot of bullying that happens online. Online bullying increasing so much. So now I interview him. We're talking about something that is trending, something that people want to talk about, wants to share. And that comes to my final piece of the day, which is whenever you are putting content out there, you don't want to tell people, okay, now you go and share this from me. Beg people, can you please share? Can you go and share? Can you go and click this link? Can you go and do this? No. You want it to be so good with your content, with the things that you teach, that they wanted to share. Because guess what? Sharing is caring. You must to build your content so powerful so that they wanted to share. They wanted to talk about to their friends. They wanted to go and come back every time they see you live, every time they see you on a stage. They're gonna want to. It's almost like whenever I'm talking to my clients and they are putting an event together, whether it's online or they building their masterminds or they building something really cool, like a retreat in Bali or Ibiza or Brazil or Mexico, it's so powerful that the people are looking forward. You are building Christmas. You're building that 4th of July. You're building that New Year's Eve. That you're building their favorite concert. Their anticipation. They wanted to be there. They looking forward to be there. It's a whole nother level when you create content and you add that much value in your niche. Just by planning, just by sitting down and analyzing your content, analyzing, okay, what is my superpowers? What am I going to put out for the next 30 days? And you become so good, so strategic, and you test that content and you see what is trending, and you're going to be so good that they're going to want to keep coming back for more. They're going to be reaching out to you. They're going to be like, wow, I would love to work with you one-on-one. Something that I always talk about on the stage. You don't want to be pitching. You want to be so good where you flip the sales process. A lot of people, they hate selling from the stage, but when you serve, and you don't have to sell, because it's a different level when you are serving. Because as I always say, right, sharing is caring. So when you build it, such a powerful content, people are gonna start sharing your posts. They're gonna start sharing your videos. They wanted to share. You don't have to say it. That small distinguish there is game over. And that's what it helps people grow massively a brand. The concept of shareability. So think about it. How can you hack into shareability? It's $1 million question, my friend. I produce movies and I produce a lot of content for my clients and for myself now that I'm getting more and more into media for my own brand. But it takes a lot of testing. It takes a lot. You get a movie out, think about it. Every time that you're going to do a new movie, to produce that movie, you gotta go from nobody knowing about the movie to 6 months later get millions of eyeballs into the movie. And you need millions and millions of eyeballs so that either hundreds of thousands or a few millions will purchase the movie. So not only you be able to make the investment that you made in the movie back, you're also able to donate to your causes and create the lifestyle that you want. So movies, it's especially nowadays with COVID and with everything closed, you're talking about, it's a whole nother level of the way how you look at it, the way how you promote it, the way how you talk about it. Like say, for example, right now, we have an amazing movie to come out. Next month, we have an awesome movie coming out. And I've been talking about, I shared the trailer the other day. It's a very cool movie that's going to fight suicide. And here, let me show you guys the flyer for the movie. This is an awesome, matter of fact, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share with you guys the actual trailer for the movie, because here's what we are doing. Everybody talks about suicide out there, but they're talking about it in a way that's lame, like suicidal awareness and the hotline. People, they don't like that stuff. But it's sad. No. You need to talk about it in a way that's different. So what we decided to, through entertainment, inspirational, aspiration, motivation, to talk about suicide. So we had a boxer. It's based on a real story. This young teenager, he's a boxer. He's like 17, 16. He's going to suicidal. And we're talking about his story in this movie that's super inspirational. We have like Liz Brown is involved. We have so many other amazing UFC fighters involved that's going to help us share this message. And it's a super cool movie. If you guys like, I can share you guys the trailer here. It's a very cool movie, and you guys can even be involved with us. Yeah, I'll put in the trailer here for you guys to see it. Take a look.
I'm gonna give you something personal.
Double.
Look at all the hell you've been raising.
What's this?
Don't even think about coming over here. Keep it to yourself. You're the only one who knows. Stop looking at me that way.
Yeah, you should have told someone.
But when I tell you I told you so, don't tell me I didn't tell you so.
Why do you care what he thinks? What's the matter with you?
Listen, bitch.
Lucas!
No action up here.
This is your pilot Dexter speaking. We will be taking off at approximately 10 minutes.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, don't worry. That's Barack Obama's cousin. Alright, so we're going over there.
I love that part. But there you guys have it, right? So that's a project that we're going to be releasing next month. It's an outstanding movie to help combat suicidal awareness globally. We're going to launch in US on November 18th. So if you guys want to support us, share the movie and do a movie party at your house. Bring the community together. Is a great way to do it. You can share as you can go to bit.ly/movement and you can share this movie. You can share the trailer with all your friends. You can share on social media. It's an amazing movie that's going to not only help. Think about the number of teens right now that are killing themselves globally. They're all cooked up. They're all inside their home. We're going to help reduce that tremendously because we bring in an army of influencers together, of speakers, and we're going to share this movie to the entire planet. We're going to release in US first, November 18, literally less than 30 days from now. Then every month from thereafter, we're going to release that movie around the world. I'm actually the executive producer of the project, and it's going to be an amazing movie. So I'm looking forward to this project. I'm super excited about this project. We just finished another amazing project that we broke the record. We went live for 14 days, 24/7 for 14 days to launch a software. That was a huge hit globally, worldwide. I showed up there. I did several segments. I surprised them. I showed up with Pink Floyd, doing one of the segments when I was interviewing the member. I'm going to actually have the member of Pink Floyd, Scott Page, in one of my podcasts coming up that I've been doing every Monday and every Friday. So Mondays and Friday, I have my podcast/TV shows. And then every Wednesday, I'm going to come over here for 30 minutes and just talk about what I'm working on, giving you guys a couple of strategies, things to think about your brand that can help you guys take it to another level. You guys know it, baby. That we have it today. I did about 33 minutes, but I'm super excited for this another blessed day. It's my daughter's birthday, Isabella. So, send her a happy birthday tomorrow. We're going to start the party right now. And I love you guys. I just want to come over here and say hi. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all of you, all the support, all the caring messages. You guys know it, baby. Life is about contribution, not acquisition. You know it, baby. It's always about the mission. Never. Always about the mission. Never the commission. And you know it. The days that break you are the days that make you. Have an outstanding day. I'll see you guys here every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Wednesday with Carlos. And every Monday and every Friday at 5 p.m. Carlos Siqueira Show, our TV show, our podcast. You keep showing up. It's about to go down because you are in the house. God bless you. Have an outstanding day. I'll see you, baby.